welcome back to the AlexCloud2275 stream. Hope you're all doing well this fine day. Doing good. Ready and raring to bring you another rousing episode of Final Fantasy XVI. Now, to actually pick up where I left off with the glitch that happened, the great glitch of the PlayStation era of 2024. Yeah. Gonna pick that up, and hopefully I don't get that weird clipping thing in the cutscene. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to restart the stream.
Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Is that you done then? Mid's not roped you into building the rest?
Told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Has Jill seen anything?
Impressive, isn't it?
Alright.
I can't wait to see how the rest of it is.
Let's go.
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a rousing success. That friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox, but agreed but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learned of the endeavours of a certain young friend of yours, though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite a valiant enterprise. I doubt that the Canvaran authorities will take kindly to unauthorized use of the dockyard, no matter how deserted. And if rumours have already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters start rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two. Then he might keep watching those who mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving uncle, Byron.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway? I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
The Hideaway. Sid's legacy. The dust long settled remains of the once bustling refuge many called home.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we'd do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go? With them? Oh, thanks, Nan!
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot! There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Just double check there's nothing in the hideaway for me to get, and then we'll go to that past thing. Party makeup has changed. Cool. New missives in Clive's chambers.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Ah, my favorite pupil. Allow me to educate you.
What's the state of the realm? Kupta's shadow looms over us no longer. She has a father's knack for inventing, and more besides. Wait for us in Bocklad. She seems a lot better now, out there somewhere. Seems rather taken with Gav. And what does he want with me? Ooh, evilness. He's finally gone. Let's not take any risks this time. We march on. Glad we were able to help her. We're counting on you. Such a brave boy. And what is her? I imagine you could skate a way out of the very pit. Such a fine hound. To have fun. Father would be proud. May you return to us safely. May this be the beginning of a fruitful friendship. No harm. Our journey continues. I will guide you with mine. His Grace has imprisoned, but for how long? His Grace expects much of him. Sheathe your sword or die. Beware, brother. Ultima's will. His hunger grows ever stronger. Dorgal. He was stronger than I smelled. She is stronger than I remember. He's got a very good nose. Master is still always watching over us. We'll meet again. We make a strong pack. Leave my friends alone. You will accept us. It's his consciousness that binds Mythos' will. Medicine girl. Maybe I should have stayed in Delmeca. Why must his highness be made to suffer so? I will go to you with the capital. The Phoenix lives. I sense no ordinary maidservant. None know my heart. I can count on him for naught. Stepmother, why would you surrender the throne to Olivier? What's she plotting? I thought you long dead. I know a master of the blade when I see one. Nan's letting me go on an adventure. The best smith in the twins. She's always so nice to me. See you in Buckland. Always cheers me up. She's looking better now. Now I can forget he ever existed.
Here you are.
The hideaway. Clive visits Sid's grave in the ruins of the hideaway and offer a prayer to his fallen friends before he and Jill depart to destroy the last Mother Crystalline storm. First they make their way to the Buckland markets. Armistice.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
I
They
believe
told
it.
me she was building a ship.
I don't know where Sid gets the energy.
No. Or where Mid gets her ideas. She isn't building a giant chimney.
A seed of ingenuity.
And what can I do for you? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Alright. No diamond sword for you from you yet.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here.
Enhance to level 2.
You got out else?
Mithril bite. Yeah, we
I'll
can
be
get rid of
thankful
that.
you got that much.
Alright, close enough.
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. Finished, are you?
No, we wanted to solve
Well, don't just
a
stand
valuables
there
to you.
gawping.
I can stand wherever I like, open. $40,000, $40,000. Okay.
Is that all?
I've got a few more things to pack before I leave. I'll meet you down in Buckland.
Back, are ya? So, will it be? And how am I meant to do that then?
White worm bone. Can't believe I wasted white worm bone on this silken sash.
That it? Fine.
Where am I even supposed to get white worm bone from?
Crystal too? You're joking.
About the other day. I'll have you know I ain't ever shed a tear in front of no one. Not even when my mother, and you won't soon catch me do it again. If it please your lordship, we can both forget about the whole damn thing. The Cid I chose to follow all them years ago is gone, and there ain't no dragging him back from the depths of whatever hell he's talked his way into. But his legacy, that lives on in you and everything else here in the hideaway, such as the sky is blue. At least, I think it's still blue. As long as it is, I'll be right here where you can count on me. Cool. Alright. Where do I get white worm bone? Come, Google, my friend. Okay. Not till after. Okay. The oath, Sid's goblet, miraculously undamaged in the attack in the old hideaway. Otto held the featureless clay cup as a reminder of his lost friend before giving it to Clive, knowing Sid would have wanted the proud bearer of his legacy, to have it. Cool. Drake's tail, mother crystals. Alright, aloe arcs. Alright. Go to Laneth's Cleft in eastern Dalmaka.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
New quests nearby. New quests along the way. Make for Bucklet.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Damn. There's like a whole other area there. Desert roses. How many of those am I carrying? Oh, yeah, all of these. Okay. I haven't found much that I've asked for desert roses in crafting yet.
Time to fight.
I got the right gear on, right? Yeah, normal encounters. Increase gear. Alright. Let us roll the dice and select abilities. 5. Oof, ultras galore.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
I suppose he's right.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Bocklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Get cart.
You'll be doing Bocklad a favor if you can clear out that pass. Why, I dare say they'll give you a hero's welcome.
Yeah, I don't trust you guys as fast as I can let through you.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
I'm glad me and Clive have the same mindset of, yeah, that's some obvious evil bad guy stuff.
Look lively, you lot.
Well, we've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
I wouldn't want to do this if I were you guys, but hey ho.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side.
Oh, here we go again.
This one.
Stay down.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance in Paris. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Steps of the Forgotten.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Hello. And what do you do, Hello? Oh. You hurt me more than you should, Hello.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh, I'm done for. If I can't get these goods to Randalar, how will I pay for my bread?
We'll just have to beg for it, like everyone else fleeing the fall of the Fang. The whole world's got to hell.
Already.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through.
Please,
I'm begging you.
Not much further to Bockland now.
Good. I've had my fill of life without magic, if you can call it life. The sooner I can fill my flask from a crystal like a civilized adult, the better.
Fair enough, fair enough. Just... yeah. Stuck on that conjuration magic.
Out of our way.
And what's up here? Oh, goodies. That's what's up here. Take some. Ancient sword? Hello. Is that a super special item or is that a regular item? Oh wow. Fair enough. A marked lack of weapons left in the age from when the Fallen could either suggest there was a society in which priests failed, or one in which the powers were unable to contest. Those few weapons that do remain are found extremely lightweight and nigh indestructible, but unfortunately they're impossible to duplicate in modern-day forges. Just better in all aspects of the word. Excalibur is the cool sword. Oh, that doesn't change just yet. Alright, and then through modern day players such as the adventurer Sir Crandall have taken to embellishing the tale considerably. Historians do agree that long ago the nation of Asteria were for a short time united under a single king and his band of loyal knights. Whether or not he was indeed crowned upon drawing the sword from the stone is a matter still up for debate. But yeah, I got a new sword. Cool. Which means new sword style, new sword look. If, you know, I wasn't in my first cycle of blades and seeing all the new weapons. Probably be hard mode or Final Fantasy mode second run when I start randomizing what the blades are actually looking like. Cool.
Soil and stone.
refugees.
And they're all making for the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Sure, I'll take the level up. Alright. Now 1500 more. And I'll finally be able to get like a new ultra ability level up.
Bockland. Finally.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
No passage.
Porter for hire. The best service at the best price. Others will carry off your fortune. I'll just carry your goods.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post-haste.
I am hurrying, my lord. Bloody crimson caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
If our new arrivals had brought any coin with them, we'd be rich.
I hear the brothers found another victim. Can you believe it?
I believe it, all right. What's that? The third this month?
Ah, a soldier like yourself could do with hearing this. If ever you see a couple of brothers up in Lateney's Cleft, you just pass them right on by.
And why's that?
Because they're duplicitous bastards who make cutthroats and footpads look like upstanding citizens by comparison. What they do is befriend a passing merchant, someone new to the area, and steer them straight into the arms of bandits. The merchant dead and his murderers busy bickering over the poor bastard's wares. The brothers set to sweet-talking some other unsuspecting fool, a warrior. Now, the brave soul charges into the footpad's den thinking he's doing the realm a favour, and when he's done, the brothers sweep in and loot the bandits and dead merchant both.
Yeah, there's a lazy sort of cunning to it, I suppose. You'd think they'd run out of bandits eventually.
So close to Bockland? Not bloody likely.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, if you run into them, you steer clear. Or better yet, give them a damn good hiding.
I only wish I had. Thanks for the warning.
I wish to engage the Crimson Caravan's services. Where's the proprietress?
She's otherwise engaged at present, my lord. Come back later.
Well met.
The enhancer.
You've a discerning eye. A fine choice.
Yeah, I've already got its, like...
Just what I was
type.
looking for.
If it was important, it wouldn't let me sell it. It's not
May
that kind of
Gilbert
game.
smile upon you.
Out of my sight, wretch. I've no use for a brandy who can't even fill my cup.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not
exception?
for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
An excellent choice, my lord.
Right, well, I'm going to have a break, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Do any likes, follows, comments, and subscribes that you may wish one to do now or in the future. When we come back, we will be talking to Goots and going that way. Thanks very much. I'll catch you in the next one.